All right, thank you, Marissa. Well, students at a Treasure Valley High School are rallying around a senior athlete as he faces a difficult challenge off the court. As 6 on Your Side's Malia Kamal reports, his family is now encouraging others to join the Be the Match registry to help him and so many others.
I was in the hospital for 22 days.
Jake Lindsay never thought he would be spending his senior year fighting for his life. About a month ago, the 17-year-old was diagnosed with severe aplastic anemia,
Which is closely related to leukemia.
The student athlete says he's always been healthy.
Aplastic anemia is something where my immune system attacks itself, and so I don't really have an immune system. That's why I wear masks and gloves everywhere.
His nightmare all started with red dots on his body back in December. He says he didn't think much of it and casually told his mom.
He was a little warm when I touched him, and he mentioned that he had a rash, and so I asked to see it, and he showed it to me actually.
He told me to take my temperature, and I was stubborn, and I was like, no, and finally did, and it was at 104.
After going to the emergency room, they were referred to an oncology team.
When they came back in the room and they had masks on, I was very concerned because, you know, they knew what his counts were, and he had 1,000 in platelets, which a normal platelet count is between 150 and 350,000.
Jake and his family were shocked. They didn't know much about his condition, but they had to get up to speed quickly. Since then, to keep Jake alive, he's undergone close to 20 platelets and blood transfusions.
I'm just a normal student trying to graduate.
In a couple of weeks, he will have to go through a process called ATG while he waits for a bone marrow transplant. So his family and friends have teamed up with Be the Match and local schools.
We're walking around to as many families as we can and just asking them, if you're not already on the registry, would you be willing to get on the registry? Come over. It's very simple. It's a piece of paper and a swab.
So far, they've collected 280 samples for Team Jake.
It's not just me. Like, there's so many other people that need a bone marrow transplant to live.
Malia Kamal, 6 on Your Side.